All right, welcome back. This is Rox Revenhart of the Rox Revenhart channel. Just doing a quick update video, kind of breaking up my current series of videos I've been uploading. But it's kind of breaking news for me, and I got a little excited, and I have a moment to talk about it for a minute. So I just wanted to go raw on this one and explain my new venture. So this week I decided to split my channel. I've started a new channel called Vanlife Rox, and it's more for all my van life material that you've been kind of seeing on this channel. I felt that I've divided my audience, my target audience or whatever, into, two major conflicting areas. I mean, I can kind of combo them, but for the most part, I'm offending both sides of that coin rather than just branching out to two different channels. So I went ahead and did that. So Vanlife Rox is channel number 2. This is my main channel. It's gonna the reason why I'm making this video, it's gonna be refocused more towards my artist side of me. The stuff that's really not so much the adventure side, but more or less the artist. And maybe I'll use my builder side and that kind of thing for the other channel. However, that channel is really a purpose for van life. It's going to be really focused heavy on van builds, my adventures with that, traveling, giveaways of the builds I make, things like that. And I didn't really want to clutter this channel with that kind of material when this channel's got a little bit more of a taboo tone. It's a little more darker in content, and I just kind of want to be more free to do that on this channel without offending either side of my audience. And so that's what I'm doing, and that's what this quick video update's kind of about. I'm sorry to break up my current series of uploads. They have the cool little edits and the backdrops and the what I'm doing there, because I still have like 6 more of those to upload of what I've already previously recorded. I've been trying to time release them 1 a day. So that's that. Also, I am kind of considering a new direction for this channel as far as scheduling and keeping up with some kind of schedule for when I release my videos, that kind of thing, because I kind of want this audience to understand when I'm putting new content out. So far it's been like I film like 6 or 7 videos once a week and spend the rest of the week kind of editing them and releasing them like 1 at a time. Or sometimes I'll just do like 3 or 4 edits at a time and upload all those at a time. Or sometimes all of what I recorded on like Sunday night would be like 6 or 7 videos. I'll bump them all immediately to the internet as fast as I can edit them, that kind of thing. And that has been kind of a working format for me, but there's still like random times, like I'm uploading at like 11 a.m., 8 a.m., 3 o'clock in the morning, midnight. I'm all over the place with when these things are getting uploaded, and I don't know if it's better to have a schedule for these uploads or not. I'm still kind of experimenting with all that. I feel like it would help out a little bit if I had a more consistent schedule of when I upload the videos I'm doing. Because really, I wanted to start doing some live streams. I wanted to start doing a little bit more of my live jam sessions and things like that, targeting a specific audience with that kind of content, and having you guys kind of come in and be able to interact with me on a more live setting. And that's kind of really the goal there. And doing the van life stuff isn't exactly in the same vein as that. So I kind of want to do that stuff on the other channel, this stuff on that channel. So that's kind of what I'm doing. This is kind of my main hub of what I'm doing as far as daily vlogging. The van life stuff's a little more complicated for me to pull off. I usually require a little bit more like patience with the recording, getting more familiar with using my tripods and stuff like that. Whereas this is kind of like vlog style. I can just kind of jump in, say what's on my mind, say what's on my heart, that kind of thing, and talk to you guys. And that's really what I'm trying to do. I don't like having all this downtime, and that's kind of why I like some of these videos that are just not so clever or edited or whatever. I mean, no cool lighting, no backdrops, none of that fun stuff. I'm not all nice looking, because this is the real me. This is what I'm doing in between some of the stuff. So if you're following me at all on this channel, thank you. I even broke my necklace this week. I'm going to have to make a new necklace. But one thing you can expect from this channel is it is definitely going more towards the gothier, horror, doom style, fantasy style stuff that I like to do. So it's definitely focusing on my music projects now more than the van life stuff. It's definitely gonna be more focused on the writing stuff I like to do, from erotica to fantasy, horror type fiction. Hopefully some art. I'd like to put out some art on this channel that I do, either illustrations and stuff like that. I don't know. Some of the smaller build projects, like my pillory bed things I'm working on, that all these like kind of like I like to blend, like I said, Halloween and Valentine. So I like to blend gothier type stuff with that Valentine lover type stuff. So that's what I'm doing. This channel is kind of a little bit of that, where I am bringing out my dark heart. I don't know, that sounds stupid. I didn't really think this went through other. I wanted to do a quick update and say hello to everybody without having to wait to finish editing this video. I'm currently editing, not this one, but it's on my phone, and I'm editing it using a really nice program called InShot. I love that little app. It's what I've decided to edit most of my stuff with. I don't think I'm gonna do too much edits on this video. I just want to put it right out there and stay in contact with y'all. I think that's about it. That's about all I got to say. New channel started. It's already launched, but there's only like one little intro video that's kind of like holding place right now. As I develop it a little bit further, I will kind of start combining and adding links between back and forth, so my audience still has a chance to see that stuff if they're interested, rather than being kind of forced to, for example, learn how to build a bed in your van in one video, and the next videos, do you like being spanked with a paddle while being tied up? You know, that kind of stuff is kind of like really offending both audiences, I think. The audience that's there about the spanking stories might not care about the building a bed in a van stories. The audience that's all about the van stuff, you know, they're not always quite so interested in the spanking story type stuff. So I just felt this was best, so I can actually be free again to just post these videos, because I kind of withdrew a little bit and started slowing down because I was afraid of dividing my audience that way. So instead of fighting it and just kind of uploading as normal, I felt it was just kind of best to kind of split it, do 2 channels, have fun with it that way. And so I have a little bit more freedom of movement between the style of videos I'm making. Will I further divide this channel? Depends on how further divided this channel's fan base is. Like if I'm talking about spankings and BDSM type stuff, but I'm also doing music stuff and people aren't into the split there, maybe I'll split it again. But hopefully I don't have to, because I really don't like the idea of having a split channel. I like to funnel everything into one source, but this is experimental, and I felt this was a big enough divide, because you know, the van life stuff isn't like all about my fantasy things, and it's not all about my personality so much. It's just really educating and being part of the van life adventure and all that. That's a different side of that coin for me, of who I am. Whereas all this other stuff I do really kind of filters and funnels into like the same thing. They work well together, is what I'm saying. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hit like, subscribe, and all that if you're really interested in this. Stay tuned. I've got like 6 more videos coming up, and they are releasing daily right now as I edit them and release them. Thanks for watching.